Gentlemen, CueSports International presents the Arizona State 8 teams, of which there are 18 entered into this tournament this week. They're being held at Casino del Sol in Tucson, Arizona. You're going to watch a team, 4 players, called Nice Touch from Phoenix, Arizona, versus the Misfits from Tucson, Arizona. Teams are comprised, Nice Touch is comprised of Joe Avila, Oscar Avila, Mike Ramirez, and Ryan Levengood. The Misfits are comprised of team players from Tucson, Arizona that play out of pockets in Tucson. And it's Frank Peralta, Ed Dominguez, Marlene Nickerson, and Abby Bentley. Now, I have a feeling that we're going to have some games going to the Misfits because, for instance, let's see, we're using Fargo rate. Joe Avila is a 505 Fargo. Oscar is a 574. Mike Ramirez is a 520. And Ryan Levengood is a 559. Now, the Misfits, on the other hand, you have Frank Peralta, who's breaking the balls right now, and he is a 414. Ed Dominguez is a 370. Marlene Nickerson, a 377, and Abby Bentley, a 403. So I have a feeling when those scores are all added up, you've got an average of over 500 for the Nice Touch and an average of less than 400 for the Misfits. So they might be getting a few games on the wire, maybe more than just a few. So here we are. And this would be Ryan Levengood versus Frank Peralta. Looks like Frank broke the balls and Ryan is now at the table. He's going to try to make his way through the stripes. Looks like he's doing some work in stripes. So let's take a look at what he has. Somehow, some way, he's got to work that cue ball up to the right-hand side of the table to pluck out the 10, the 9, and the 11 ball that are in line on the side rail for that right-hand corner pocket. And he can get there right now by following this ball up to the corner, just like that. But the further away he is, the further away the balls are. So he's up against the head rail, and all the balls he wants to shoot at are down below the side pocket. So good luck shooting off the rail. He's going for the 11 ball that's out by itself, and he's going to have to come back up. I think I'd be shooting the 10. Oh, he went for the 9. Excuse me. That actually worked out pretty good for him, because if that 13 goes by the ball in the middle there to the left-hand corner, he can shoot the 10, the 13, the 11, and then get on the 8, and game number 1 goes to them. Goes to the Nice Touch. He came back. He's going to have to either shoot it more than likely to the side pocket. Because if he shoots up with a cue ball, it's going to travel right into the 8. And he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to take that 8 baller for a ride. Oh. Caught both corners of the side pocket and left a shot for the side pocket to his opponent. Shooting the 3 ball in the side is Frank Peralta. And he missed it by a margin. This should cost him the game, because it looks like Ryan can just follow this ball towards the side pocket, get a shot on the 11, stun the ball over to the left of it, and shoot the 8 in the same side pocket he's shooting this 13 ball to. Just follow up. Make sure you get a shot on the 11 ball. Oh, he followed it up. Did he follow up too far? No, he's perfect. He's perfect. Very well done. He measured that with a, he gauged that just right. Now, if he just stops it, he's straight into the upper left-hand corner. If he can come down, if he's got an angle, he can come down and come back up for the 8 for the side. Yeah, that's what I figure he'd rather play it to the side than to the corner. And so here it is for game number 1 for Nice Touch. And as you can see, that Nice Touch gets the first game, and they need it because you can see on the bottom of your screen they're going to 10 games. Their opponents, the Misfits, are going to 5 games. But there is quite a difference. There's over 100 points difference in the average of the Fargo scores. So, and usually an average, 100-point difference in Fargo means a race to 10. The team with a higher average is usually twice as good as the team with a lower. So 5 to 10 is about right. But even at 5 to 10, you can see that they're heavily favored. Nice Touch is heavily favored. Fargo says the odds of the Fargo rate says that Nice Touch has a 71% chance of winning this match compared to the 29% for Misfits. So they're severe underdogs. Now we're playing 2 tables at one time, so you're going to see the score right over the CSI board at the head of the table. You see the scorecards up there, which now reads 0100. Well, you'll see those scores move faster than the games we play on this table, because at the same time we're playing this table, we're playing a table on the far left that you can't see, that's off screen, and they're battling it out over there just as well. For instance, right now you have Oscar Avila over there playing. I can't see who he's playing, but this is Marlene Nickerson breaking the balls. Now Marlene is a 377 Fargo, so broke the balls. It looks like she made a ball in the break, and she's going for her playing cue because she made a ball in the break. She's playing Joe Avila. Now, Misfits only have to win 5 games. I shouldn't say only have to win 5 games. Misfits have to win 5 games. Nice Touch, they have to win 10. They've already won 1. Went for a combo, didn't work out. Table is open. She pocketed looks like a stripe on the break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, must have been a solid. 4, 5, 7. It was a solid. No, it was a stripe. Joe pockets the first solid, and now he's established solids, and he'll be playing this 3-ball, doing something with the 2. Well, he shoots. I believe he has room to slide that 2-ball past the 11 for the corner pocket. It is pretty tight. I mean, you can see it on your monitor just as well as I can, because that's what I'm looking at. As I look down the table, because I'm sitting about 25 feet behind the table, right in line with that 2-ball, it looks like it won't go. Nice shot. He's going to have the 6-ball on the side. And from the looks of the 2-ball against the rail, it's surrounded by 2 stripes. He's going to have to bank that. The 4-ball, which is right next to the 6 he's shooting, does go to the left-hand corner pocket. Appears to, anyway. And he makes that, and he kind of moved the balls a little, but not enough for the 4-ball to go by the pocket to the right. So he's going to bank the 2-ball or bank the 1-ball. If he banks the 2-ball, there's no future in position unless he does something extraordinary with the cue ball, like draw the very heck out of it. and he drew the very heck out of it and got up for the one ball, got saved for the one, but missed the initial component of that turn and gave up the table. So now Marlene comes to the table and says, I'm going to rock these babies all day long. She'll try the 12 ball in the corner pocket. Careful with the cue ball sliding over to the right and scratching. Just right. Took advantage of the available sideboards and pocketed that ball. Not sure she can pocket the 10. So her next shot is probably the 9 ball. Unless she cares to take on the 11, which is on the side by the side pocket, up table to the corner. But this is her next shot right here. Yep. She's left a little bit of a shot. He can cut the 4 ball to the left-hand corner pocket. There's not much he can do. Well, he could play this 1 ball off the 10. Actually, it banks right in. It goes right by the 11. This would be a good bank shot. And he could get position for the 4, and then position for the 2 would also be available. But you got to get just the right angle. Just the right angle for the 4 ball in order to run out. And first and foremost, you got to make the 1 ball. He might have. He did. And he got just, well, no, it's not the right angle, because see, that cue ball is going to come into the 8. Had he been a little bit to the right side of where he's at now, and an angle that would propel or project the cue ball over to the 11, he'd have a shot on the 2 and run out. But he can bump this. He can bump it. He's not. Looks like he's just drawing it. Yeah. See, this isn't going to get him anywhere, but a heartache. Nothing but heartache right here. If he hits this squarely, it might be a bad hit, but I can't call it. It has to go to a referee. And he hit it square. He hit it nice, but didn't come close to making the ball because it would have probably hit the 8 ball and the 2 ball really close, or simultaneously actually. Really close to the same. A tie goes to the runner. It would have been tight, but I still would have wanted a referee there if it was me. Marlene's back in action. Looking way up there on top. She's shooting a tough shot. Looks like she's banking it down here. It's going to hit the 8 ball. And will she park it right where he doesn't leave anything? She did. She played safe. Astounding. Awesome shot. She put the cue ball in the one place he can hit the 2 ball without kicking at it. And kicking at it he is. Missed it. Ball in hand. When you're playing in a tournament, or even playing, I would not pick up balls like he just did until it stops rolling. It is actually, if opponent really wants to, they can call a foul because the ball is still rolling. So, if your opponent wants to be a, what's a good word? Poor sport, or actually it's not a poor sport because sometimes the ball might be rolling and it might be rolling towards something, and you know, you thinking, well, it's ball in hand, you pick it up, but had that ball kept rolling, it might have hit a ball, which might have made a difference. So it's actually, the rules there for a reason, and there's nothing wrong with implementing the rules. And Marlene's going to go ahead and shoot that. She's okay to bank this 11 ball. She really is. She's okay to bank the 11 ball because even if she misses, I don't foresee her leaving a high percentage shot for Joe on the 2. It won't go to the left side. Just don't make the 8. Well, now she's forced to make this combination. And if she just goes into the 10 ball and plays it off the rail into the 10, it is lined up to make the ball. It'll go rail first and then go up table. Nice spin on her cue ball. So he's left her a bank shot. She's left him a bank shot, which he better execute because there's 2 easy balls by that corner pocket. Steven, are you going to speak to us? Okay. Just don't make the 8 ball in this shot. He's using draw. He could send the cue ball over to the 8. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this shot, folks. What a shot. What a shot. He just sparked the cue ball right behind the 8. What a shot. She's got a 3-rail kick on the 10 ball. This is your standard 3-rail kick. You should practice this shot. Out of one corner to the other. Know exactly where to hit and hit it. She does that, she makes the 10. I don't know about the 12, but she'll make the 10. Or the 15, whatever ball that is on the rail. She's going 1 rail at it. This could work in her advantage. It didn't. She'll lose the third game. Apparently, Oscar won his game over on the other table. And the Misfits are ahead 2-0. I just put this up and just right there you go, right there. Just go to the rail a little bit and make sure you don't stay behind the 10 ball. And the 8 ball is dessert in front of the pocket. Don't go way over there. Now you can't reach it. Now you got to get the bridge on a 7-foot table. Well, I guess Joe's taller. Never mind. Game number 3 for Nice Touch. Nice Touch versus Misfits. Marlene Nickerson on her way out of the arena, coming into the arena. And there goes Joe Avila headed out of the arena. Let's see who our two new contestants are. We have Oz Avila, the Wizard of Oz. Oz is a colorful character out of Phoenix. He'd rather jump a ball than shoot it straight in. Just because it's fun to jump and he can get it done. We've got videos all over Facebook with Oz jumping balls, making some championship caliber jump shots. They play out of Bull Shooters in Peoria, Arizona. One of the nicest pool rooms in the country. I play there occasionally along with the Diamond Pool Tour. They usually host at least two events a year. Plus, this year they're going to hold the Arizona State One Pocket Championships in August. So I'll have fun going up there. And Oz Avila is playing Frank Peralta. Give you an idea of who versus what. Oz is a 574 Fargo. Frank is a 414 Fargo. If you put down who would win this race to 1, I have a feeling it would be Oz. Would be heavily favored by probably 80%. And the 4 balls, or that 5 ball, sat there in front of the side pocket for about 2 seconds and then just decided to fall in. So he made a solid. The table is open. We're playing BCA rules on 7-foot diamond tables on Simonis cloth using Cyclops balls. And Oz plays for Nice Touch out of Bull Shooters. Frank plays for Misfits out of Pockets Pool and Pub here in Tucson, Arizona. Home of Casino del Sol, where this event is being held. Oz makes a nice shot on the 9 ball. Little back cut, opens up the 11 to a not very good position. It ended up where it's kind of being blocked by the 3 ball. So you got red blocking red, 3 ball blocking the 11. Look at Oz play. Oh, that one liked to linger at the mouth of the pocket. Let's see, are we cutting that 13 ball in? Or are we playing the 10 ball? I don't know why I'm saying we. I'm not at the table. Oz is. Oscar Avila. Just had a birthday a couple days ago. Just missed the ball. A lot of just things happening. Okay, Frank's at the table. He wants to make some solids. He's going to start out with a 7 ball. Nice and soft, nice and easy. 4 ball next, or 3 ball next. He needs to put the cue ball to the left of the 11 to shoot the 6 into the right-hand side corner, right-hand side pocket. He's left himself a tough shot here. He would have liked to come down and back up to the table. There's nothing on the left side. All you got is the deuce, and the cue ball is going to track right at the 8 ball, possibly go by the 8 and right into the drink on the left. Forget that, he just made the ball. If he can follow this ball down for the 6 in the side, he could win this game. He did. Well done. Now you just make the 6, draw it back a little bit, get on the 3 ball, then go 2 rails for shape on the 8. And play it in the right-hand corner pocket. He miscued. He miscued and kind of jumped. And ended up, he was trying to draw the ball, so he kind of jumped it. And it went over to where it is now, and doesn't have a shot. Instead of being straight in, he's straight hooked. Not a good thing. What to do? What to do? I'm not going that way. I'm going to kick at it from the right side to the bottom rail. Oh, he massaged it. Frank is showing us some shooting here. And Oz is looking around saying, okay, I can see the 12 ball. If I shoot this ball and miss it, it's probably going to cost me the game. Is he looking to bank it or just cut it straight in? He's cutting it straight in. Made the ball. He'll now play the 11 ball in the upper left-hand corner, slide over for the 13 for position, then get on the 14 or the 10, and get the next 2 stripes. Nice shot by Oz. And he put himself where he only has 1 shot, the 10 ball. But even so, this is a spot shot. So you shoot this, and it's going to hit just left of the first diamond on the right foot rail, and then it's going to go up to about the middle of the table by the 13. So you should have good position. You don't want to go over there. Just hit this with high center English, Oz, and you'll be amazed at what the cue ball does. It's going to go close to the side pocket on the right, catch the side rail, and leave you straight in on the 11. You'll love it. Trust me. It's a lot easier to shoot when you shoot it with straight high English than when you spin it with left. So now he's left his opponent pretty much the same shot. Pocket this 3 ball with high English. He's going to go to the side rail. It looks like he's going to run into the 10. It's really close. If he doesn't run into the 10, he might have a shot at the 8. If it runs into the 10, he's not going to have much. Not much at all. Still hair left, and he gets underneath the 10 and comes over. That's too hard. Made the ball easy, easy, slow, slow, easy. Breaks. No breaks. That's what I meant. The speed had to be softer than that. That was a tough break. If he can see any part of this, he might be able to make it. Might be able to make it if he can see any part of it. He's looking at it, staring it down. I think he thinks he can see it. I got to look at it again. He's calling the ball, so he must be able to see a little piece of it. A sliver. Just a sliver. Will he hit? Oh, my Lord, what a shot. Sorry about that. He fired at that with a hair of left English. I mean, just a shade of it. Hit the rail, came back, hit another rail, came back, hit the ball, and almost made it. And then scratched in the side pocket. It was quite a shot. Oh, got a kick out of that. That'd have been one for the highlight reels. Go back and see it if you can. You can show it to the live stream again. It's okay. They'll be happy with it. They want to see it again. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Got it. He says he has to pause the stream to do that, and since he's recording, he can't do that. It's not a good thing for the recording. And so now we're going to be looking at 5-0 for the Misfits. They're trailing 0-5. 0-5. That's quite a shot by Frank Peralta there. He sliced that 8-ball so thin he missed it. Came back 2 rails and almost made. Hung it up. Almost made it. That was a fun shot. Shot of the tournament. That was fun. Our next 2 gladiators coming into the arena, grabbing their weapons before they step in. We have Mike Ramirez. And come on, who's brave enough to step in with Mike? Mike has a 520 Fargo. Here comes Marlene Nickerson. She says, I'll take him on. Little high five there as they walk in the arena. And he says, we're not going to shake hands, honey. We're going to hug. Mike gives Marlene a nice hug. Says, let's have a nice game. Please don't hit me. And here we go. Mr. Ramirez will break the balls. He's racking them. He's cracking them. Marlene kind of just sitting in the chair, just patiently waiting for her turn. It works well. Patience is a virtue, of which there are many, none known to me. Boy, he hit those hard enough, didn't he? He scattered balls everywhere. Heck, they're still rolling. Made one of each, looks like. Pocket table is open. Doesn't matter what he made. There are available. What's available? 5 ball in the upper right-hand corner. 1 ball in the side pocket. 11 ball in the lower right-hand corner. 15 ball in the lower right-hand corner. Looks like he's playing the 11 in the side pocket. Now I would play the 15. You're going to have to come back to it sooner or later. Oh, you want to play it from there? Okay. Okay. What about the 10 ball? What about the 10 ball? I think I would play this 11 ball and bring the cue ball, attempt to hit the top of the 10 into the deuce to open up the 10, and that way guaranteeing myself a shot on the 12. And then I can play the ball he's going to shoot now. Rolling out, but not enough. Now he's got no way, unless he follows this to the rail and back to open up the 10. But either way, he will guarantee himself a shot on the 10 ball. Firing to open balls up. He says, I'm going to move balls. Well, he used the angle to move balls, but the angle to move balls wasn't the angle he needed to make balls. So Marlene's back at the table. Straight into the left-hand corner pocket on the 4 ball. You want to draw this ball back. If you can draw the ball back, you can get on the 7 ball for the same pocket. Then you can draw that ball back and get on the 2 ball for the same pocket. But your problem lies in that the 8 ball does not go by the 11 for that right-hand corner pocket. So, good thing about that in saving grace is that the 1 ball is where it's at, and you have, if you can get an angle on the 1, you can come down for the 8 ball to shoot it in the side. So, plan accordingly. She fired at it. She's going to get a safety out of it. Fairly safe. She's given up. He has the choice of 2 shots. He can cut the 12 ball up to the left-hand corner, or he can play the 14 in the right-hand corner. Those are his choices. None too enviable. He's going to come up with a 3rd selection. Is take the 10 ball out of trouble. But it's not. The 10 ball goes to the left-hand corner pocket. He's in more trouble than what he was before. He had a ball on that rail already. He had a ball stuck with that clump of balls already. That shot just rearranged the furniture into the same useless place. Decorator wouldn't have it. And Marlene's going to want to rearrange the furniture. So, if I'm Marlene, I'm just going to go ahead and come off the 7 ball real soft, real thin, and put the cue ball up against the ball next to it, whatever ball that is on the bottom rail. Now she's trying to cut the 2 ball on the side. Hits the 8. Did the 2 ball get back? The 2 ball came over and blocked the 10. The 5 ball is blocking the 12. The only shot he really has is the 14 to the right-hand corner pocket. Unless he wants to go, unless he can see the 12. I don't think he can see the 12. He's looking like he can. Is he going to go rail? No, it looks like he can see it. Overcut it. Moved that ball a little bit. Put it in worse trouble than what it was. Here we go. 5 ball in the corner pocket, says Marlene. Nice and easy. Well, that's actually a good shot. Nice shot. She'll shoot the 6 ball in the lower right-hand corner, and she'll have position for the deuce or the 1. But her problem lies in the 7 down on the bottom here, in the center of the table on the bottom rail. She doesn't have a pocket for that ball. The 14 ball and the 10 ball are tied up on the rail. Not anymore. Marlene just opened one of them up. And it's close enough to be useful in opening up the other ball. So he can do it right here, right now. You draw this ball into the 14, knock the 1 ball out of the way. Your cue ball could come over shot for a shape for the 12. Just like that. See, a little more stroke and he comes over for the 12. But he wasn't able to open up that 14 ball. So he may as well open it now and put the cue ball up against the 3 ball on the bottom rail. I go ahead and bank that and bring the cue ball down behind the 3 if possible. Those are shots that I'm used to shooting because of, because I'm just shooting them. Just touch shots, leave the cue ball on the rail on the bottom. Right, if he just the speed, if he would have just adjusted his speed so he ends up right on top of that ball, not leaving him straight in, he would have had a fairly safe shot. Marlene's playing now. She's got 4 or 5 balls to run. It's very doable. Very, very. She can play the 7 ball first, which is the ball right in the middle of the table on the diamond there at the foot of the table. Play that 7 ball nice and easy. Bump the 2. Shoot the 3 ball next. Come up for the 6 and 1. Just like that. Just like that. Now, take care of this red ball down here. Or go ahead and shoot the 6 and follow it for the 1-2. Because the red ball yields position for the 8 also. Just make this ball. She did. Yeah, she did. But her cue ball just kind of floated down a little too far for the 2. And now she's going to go ahead and pocket the... Well, looks like she'll shoot the 2 ball on the side. That's what she's looking at. Let's take a look at what she actually shoots. 1 ball in the corner is okay too. 2 ball on the side is probably a little bit easier. Apparently not easy enough because she missed it. So Mike is going to bank this ball. Will he bank the 12? Not much future in shooting the 14 unless he banks it to the left-hand corner pocket. He could cut the 14 to the upper left-hand corner pocket, but he's going to bank the 12 ball into the side pocket. And he made the ball. He kind of got unfortunate to hit that ball. If he goes by the ball, he would have had shape for the ball in the lower right-hand corner and probably win the game. Instead, he clipped the ball and left himself an extreme cut for the side pocket with the cue ball flying to the head rail, back to the bottom rail, and a little bit up for the 8. Just a hair right English. He's using left English. And hit too much ball and failed to pocket. Marlene has a very nice safety to just touch the 3 ball on the bottom rail and leave the cue ball behind the 2 because she doesn't have a good shot. Nice safety here off the 3 on the bottom rail. She's going to try to make the 2 ball. That's actually not a bad safety. If you stop and think about what she just did there, she left the cue ball over the top of the 3. He's going to have to elevate to shoot the 14 to a tight pocket because that 8 ball looks to be humongous. So if it swells just a little bit, it'll catch a piece of the 14 coming by it, and he won't make the ball. So he's going to go to the side pocket instead. There you go. So yeah, it is closer and tighter than he would like to have it. Problem is, if he shoots it in the corner and makes it, he probably does not get shape on the 8 other than for a bank. If he shoots that in the side pocket and makes it, he's really going to have to elevate his cue big time. He's going to have to elevate the back of the cue to get over the 3 ball. And when he does this, he's going to give himself a bank shot. It's not going to get much better than a bank shot. Well, missed the ball. And with the 1 ball not coming over to the pocket all the way, she's got a very thin cut on it. You know, she can just slow roll this 1 ball. Just slow roll it. If you make it, fine. If you don't, leave the cue ball almost on the rail. As close as you can. Just barely hit it. Just barely hit it. Now you put the 8-ball out in a position that it's easy to get safe for. It wasn't so easy before that. So Mike's going to probably play this in the side pocket, or he might change his mind, because when he makes this ball, he's going to come towards this 2-ball. When he comes towards this 2-ball, if he happens to hit it, he's not guaranteed a good shot on the 8. So let's take a look at what happens. He's going to draw the ball to avoid the 2. So he has a shot on the 8. Well, now I'm baffled. That's the 11 ball. Did you know that was the 11 ball? I've been calling it the 3 ball the whole time. I wanted Marlene to shoot at that ball. That's the 11 ball. Ouch. Sorry, guys. There's a good error on the for the commentator. I thought that ball he just shot, the 11, was the 3 ball, because all I could see was the red part of it up on top of the rail. I didn't know that was the 11. It was a stripe. No wonder she didn't play safe against that ball. I don't know. People were probably looking at me, what were you talking about, if they knew that was the 11. That's funny. To me. Sad, but funny to me. I don't even know what balls are on the table. Nice try on that. He's going to get fortunate and leave only 1 ball to shoot at. The 2 ball. Well, Marlene, time to make one. Time to slice it in the corner. Just pretend it's butter and slice through it with a hot knife. Better be hot butter, too, because slicing through a frozen piece of butter can be pretty tough. Or refrigerated piece of butter stuff, too. She's banking the ball. Wow. This could scratch. It's a little bit too full. Interesting choice of shots. Long straight in, one of the hardest shots in pool. Long straight in shot. And it's one of the hardest shots in pool for a reason. And Mike just showed you the reason. He shot it and missed it. Well, if they're going to win a game, if Misfits are going to win a game, this is it right here. You pocket this 2 ball, get on the 1. Either you hit this really soft or with enough pace to hit the side rail, and back again. Ouch. Well, it's going to be a long day shooting shots like that. Those are the kind you have to make and get position. And that's number 7. Number 7, 7-0 in the race to 10 for nice touch. Misfits have yet to win a game. Will we hear a shriek and a shout when they do? Let's find out. Let's root for them. Come on, guys, get together on this internet rooting. You ready? Everybody focus and say Misfits will win. Misfits will win. Come on. Frank's in the arena. Frank Peralta in here. And he will face. I'm waiting for one of the gladiators to walk in. Who's he going to face? I don't see anyone with a cue walking this way. Here comes Joe. Joe Avila is shaking hands, so more than likely he will face Joe Avila. Nice touch. and Misfits. The Misfits are breaking, trailing 0 games to 7. They need 5 games to win this match. Nice Touch needs 3, since the score is 7-0. They didn't update the score over there? Is that what you have, 7? It says 6 up there. Okay. Give you an idea of what's going on in the pit or the arena. Frank Peralta has a 414 Fargo rating as compared to Joe's 505. 100 points difference almost. Shooting to the 2 ball. Might come down for shape on the 5, although he's probably going to run into the 8. Pretty close. Seven ball, running into the 14 there. So that's a solid. That's a 6 ball. Oh, he's not running into it because he banked it. Threw me off. I thought he was cutting the ball. He didn't. He banked it. Now he's shooting the 4 ball. Chin. Now for the 6. And then the 3 or the 5. Now the 3, then the 5. But how do you come back for the 5? Center, English, hit the rail and come down. Come past right where you're at right now by just about a foot. And that's how he's playing. It looks like he's playing center English. Just like that. Nicely done. Nicely done. Good shot, Joe. Now the problem here is he wants shape for the corner because it won't go on the left-hand side. He's drawing the ball, so he's going to play to the right-hand side. Good shot. It went in. It better stop. It didn't stop. Crazy angle for the side pocket. He's cutting it. Cue ball's going to come towards this bottom pocket, but can't do it. The 11 balls, 13 balls in the way. Oh, I don't think you can get any closer than that. That ball is teetering on the edge of the pocket in the middle there. It's in so deep it looks like it's part of the pocket. You can hardly see the ball there. It's only half a ball outside the rail. Gotta be careful not to scratch in the corner. And that's careful enough. This is 8 games to 0. The score has not been updated on the scoreboard. It's correct on your screen, I believe. But these gentlemen are forgetting they're slacking. We'll have to give them a little warning here. Oh, here comes Joe. Going to move that? No, I thought he was going to for a second. I think I'll have to take care of this. I want to have fun with these guys anyway. They are a ton of fun to hang with. If they're here this evening, we're going to have lots of fun. Here comes Joe. He's going to update the score. Oh, he just went from 6 to 9. Are they at 9 already? No, they're at 8. Is this shades of things to come? I think I'll just have fun with these guys. Oh, it might be a 9. Are we all over? I guess the score was 9, and they won a couple games on the far table and did not update the score, so we had it wrong on the screen. But nice touch. Beats the Misfits 10-0. 10-0.